Hi, how are you? My name is Jennifer DiLandro. I am from Dolce Aesthetics, New York. I am the owner and operator of a great Medi-Spa in New York. I have 5 locations, and I am the host of podcast Cats and Pudding on WABC Radio.
What are you doing here?
So we are doing Masseter Botox. So this injecting into this muscle slims down the jawline. It decreases the chance of grinding and TMJ. So it helps reduce this muscle and it makes your face look awesome, right? So I was a staff nurse working in a labor and delivery unit. So as you know, it's hand in hand, women's health, plastic surgery. And, I was friends with a lot of, OBGYNs who were friends with a lot of plastic surgeons. And one of the plastic surgeons said to me one day in 2001, "Hey Jen, you want to come to this class? Botox training." I'm like, wow, great. I read all about this. It's FDA approved. Went to the class, loved it, and it just took off from there. I was like a natural at it. I loved it. I loved the whole aesthetic, the whole aesthetic theme. And I've been doing it now for almost 25 years. I mean, when I first started, it was so taboo. Like nobody wanted to talk about it. Nobody wanted to, say, "Oh my God!" Like, if a patient came in, they're like, "I don't want my husband to know I did it. I don't want anybody to know I did it." Now everybody's like, "Who's posting what? Who's posting their treatments?" A lot more men are doing it now. A lot more. Not gay men, straight men are doing it now. Very, very much more popular now. Maybe I would say about 5% of my patients in the beginning were men. Now it's about 25%. Botox for you because you know what? I can't let you walk around with this. Not with that 11. This is a strong 11.
Jen, don't make him too handsome. He'll leave me.
No, he'll never leave you. Ever leave you. Look, see, women are stronger than men. You see that?
That's true.
It's true. We are.
We're done. We did great.
Yeah.
We did great.
He's killing
Let's
me.
focus, shall we? All fun and games, please.
To all the men out there, if my husband can do it, you can all do it.
Look at this. Doug is handling it right now, but he does not like it at all.
No, I don't.
He doesn't like it at all. Look, he's got a hold my hand. Look,
It doesn't hurt at all.
Come on,
He's a
it doesn't
baby.
hurt. Don't be a baby, Doug. It's all over.
Yeah. One thing is that we survived.
He survived.
Yeah.
Doug, he survived. I'm going to give you some ice now.
With a lollipop.
You get a lollipop too.
Lollipop and
I think with men, when I treat a man, I usually tell them I like to do Botox, and the reason my definition of Botox is men are obviously their muscles are different than women, and you can notice things on men more than a woman when things get done. So you don't want to overtreat a guy because then they look kind of windblown and plastic, and we don't want that. We want to give them a more natural, obviously a relaxed look, and obviously and a good treatment, but we don't want to overdo it with men. And because you can notice it more with them when it's overdone. It has evolved over the last 25 years. I mean, when I first started, they were like, "Here you go, here's the product, figure it out." I mean, there wasn't a specific, training method in the beginning, especially when fillers came into play, because first it was Botox and then fillers came in, maybe I would say about 6-7 years later. So there wasn't like this absolute, proper way to do it. I mean, there was techniques, but it was like more, I developed my techniques as I was doing it. That's how I developed it. So, because I consider myself an artist, and I believe that a good injector has to be an artist, not just somebody who's just going to draw, lines on somebody's face and inject it. Somebody has to be a true artist and look at somebody's face, see how their muscles move, and know that the product placement is very important. Sunblock is a big deal, and I tell women and men all the time who come in, or patients that come into my practice, like, if you're gonna do this, the biggest thing is not just, like, Botox and fillers are great, but your aesthetic of your skin, if you don't take care of that superficial part of your skin, then you're wasting your money by doing all this. Because if you're blotchy and you don't take care of your, the texture, the smoothness of your skin, it's like you're wasting your money. So it's so important, and the basis is obviously good skin care, good treatment to your skin, and sunblock, 100%. Well, I wanted to do my own line because I wanted to do something simple, because I feel like there's so many products on the market, and and patients get confused because they're like, you know, you see things on TikTok, you see things on Instagram, you see things on commercials, like do this, do that, and you know, and then they get so overwhelmed because you have to use 27 different products for a particular line. So I wanted to make it simple for my patients: a good sunblock, a good moisturizer, and a good face wash. And also something with hyaluronic acid in it. So those 4 components are the best thing, are the good basis for good skincare, because you know sometimes it's just overwhelming, and most people won't do the skincare if it's too complicated. They'll buy it and then they'll toss it to the side and waste their money. So I wanted to do something obviously more cost effective and something that's going to really give them the treatment with the basis that they need to keep their, you know, the skin well treated.
Somebody rang the doorbell.
Yeah.
We would get, oh, who's there? Who's here? And you know, my mother would be ready to, whoever it was, run to the door.
All right, they're coming over.
Hey, what's going on? How
This
you doing?
generation, nobody wants
Now
to.
the doorbell rings, you're like,
We're hiding. Like, who the hell is that?
everybody get down.
Get down.
So my podcast name is Cats and Pudding, and it entails I interview everybody. I interview actors, chefs, influencers, reality TV stars, you name it. I dog walkers, anybody that is interesting, I interview.
If I had social media now, I would have been dead. I would have died. I used to run out to my ex-boyfriend was when I was younger. My boyfriend, I was growing up. He was in military school, and I used to leave on the weekend and go out. That crazy bastard left military school and found me in a club. I turned around and there he was.
Oh my God. Well, I was sitting on my sofa one night with my cat laying on my lap, and my boyfriend at the time brings me a pot of hot pudding from the stove, and I'm sitting there eating it with a towel on me right out of the pot with a spoon, and I'm going to myself, this is what my life has become. Freaking cats and pudding. And then I'm like, wow, what a great name for a podcast. So yes. Exactly. It's my memoir. It's my it's my continuing living memoir. Hi, my name is Jennifer DiLandro, and you just been buzzed.
Your lips look beautiful.
I want more.
That's enough for what you have.
No, I want more.
Listen to your doctor. You did enough. You look beautiful. I'll do the lip dance for you though.
I told you it was enough. I told you. Why are you making me do this?